Alright guys, so this is just a quick video about my opinion about the Usmle going to a pass-fail, and whether I think it's a positive or negative, advantage, disadvantage. And I think anybody who's kind of followed me for some time knows kind of my response to this, what it will be. And of course I think it's a total advantage if you approach it the right way. So I think what it's going to do is free up a lot of time. Number one, you don't have to feel like you got to study for extra 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year to get that 250 because you don't come from one of those main schools, U.S. schools, or whatever the main school is in that area. And so you don't have to feel like you got to get a 250. If you get a pass, we're all in the same boat. So what it's going to do is actually put more emphasis on those other areas, because they changed the pass-fail, I think, mainly to use it more as a licensing tool, which is what it was originally meant for. But they're going to put more emphasis most likely on the step 2 and the other things. And it's the other things that I think anybody who's been watching this channel for a while knows that that's what I really enjoy talking about and enjoy doing. It's developing that, putting together that resume. And I'm not a big fan of research. I'm not a big fan. I just didn't like it to do it myself. I mean, everybody does it. Some schools out there kind of require everybody to at least have one thing to publish. So it's not like that's anything different. But I think if you pass step 1, fine. You get through step 2, you get a strong score. You do the best you can with what you got with where you're at. But it's doing these extra little things. And when I say these extra little things, I'm going to say, what are they looking for? They're looking for, leadership qualities. They're looking for, teaching ability. They're looking for someone that when they review your, CV, that what is this person going to bring to the program? How are they going to make us better? And I think if you do things, and I don't care if it's back where you're currently living, or and again, I'm a big strong component of doing something on YouTube, of teaching. If you're going in there internal medicine, perhaps you can do a series on how to treat DKA. If you're going into mental health, you could just come up with something that benefits others. I mean, I feel like we all have a gift, and it's just a matter of trying to know what your gift is, and then and helping others. You ask yourself, what does the world need that you can provide? But if you were to do those things, it's going to make it, it's going to make you stand out. And I think if we can communicate the different ideas, I think pass, fail, fine. Just pass the exam, whatever that looks like. Don't waste another year of your life trying to get that 250, because I think it's these other things to begin with can really make a difference. I mean, and really impactful. And when it comes to teaching and this YouTube thing, I can tell you the setup I got, it's pretty simple. I mean, if I were to turn on these lights, you'd see that I'm just only going to say where I'm at, but it's more of an illusion. And I'll go ahead and put the items that I use. There's a link below. I don't want to become that guy that says you got to click this, buy that, all that kind of stuff. But if you click below, it'll show you kind of what I use, and it's a pretty basic setup. But I would still challenge you is to come up with something even in your community. It could be outside of medicine, but again, it just shows leadership skills. And I'm telling you, if I were a program director, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone that's not going to be a problem for me, someone that's going to complete the notes, maybe come up with something that's in a didactic, how to improve that for a program. They would love that. So it's going that extra mile and putting emphasis more on the other things. So in my opinion, is going to pass-fail going to help us or hurt us? And of course it's going to help us 100%. And we can come up with ideas, and if I start coming up with more, I'll put them on the channel. I'll kind of throw them out there to you. And as always, guys, let's just keep moving forward.